Hey folks, Tony from Your Property Investing. This big shout out, I'm going to talk about some shocking truths that every property investor should know. These are some traps that the investor market set for you, so that could cost you tens of thousands of dollars. I'm going to quickly touch on them. It's not going to be a long video, but it's going to be quick and short and sharp, okay? So, number one, your bank manager is your enemy. You say, what? Your bank manager is your enemy? Yeah, your bank manager is your enemy. He's not there to help you create wealth. He's not there to show you how to strategize. He's not there to show you how to set up and structure investment loans. His job is to make money for the bank. Go and get an independent broker who knows how to set up loans, knows how to structure them. Really, really key when it comes to investing. The second thing is seminar spruikers. Seminar spruikers that are out there pumping property, you know, come and buy with us, 5 properties in 5 years, 10 properties in 10 years. It's all BS, folks. It's the people who make the money running those spruiker seminars are the people up on stage, guys. Don't get sucked into them. They sell overpriced product, they sell overinflated investments, and they usually sell in absolute crap shit areas. So stay away from the seminar spruikers. The next thing I want to talk to you about is property marketers. Property marketers sell on behalf of developers, and quite often you'll find that they put enormous fees of $50,000, $60,000, $70,000 in. What that does, it inflates the price that the average investor goes out and pays, and the problem you've got there when it comes to settlement, valuations don't stack up. You could be $40,000 or $50,000 short. So don't get sucked into the big property marketers who are out there working for the developer. The next one, don't get caught up in the hype of a big property boom, because by the time you see it on TV, the time you see it on the market, in the media, on the papers, in the press, on the news, guess what? You're too late, because that's usually at 10, 11, 12 o'clock of the market when it's really, really starting to peak. You should be in here buying 2 to 3 years before it hits the media, before it hits the markets, okay? So don't get sucked into the boom of a boom marketing. Next thing we're going to quickly talk about, developers. Quite often they'll advertise house and land packages from $359,000, apartments from $323,000. I can tell you this, they don't sell for those prices. It'll be the shittest looking property in the crappiest part of an estate, or it'll be in the worst part of a building. There'll be no views, there'll be no parking, there'll be catches to it. I'm giving it to you straight, folks. I deal direct with property developers all day long. I know what they do. So you've got to be careful of that, because I'll guarantee you that the low price is designed to do one thing and one thing only, suck you in as a buyer to get you into their office, get you into their sales office, and get them to string you another property, all right? So don't get caught out by them advertising low prices, because quite often those types of properties can cost you anywhere from $50,000 to $100,000 more than what they're probably advertising, okay? The next thing I quickly want to touch on is a lot of people go out and invest and don't have a strategy, don't have a plan. You need to know and understand what's your long-term plan for investing. And people come and talk to me and go, hey Tony, I want to invest in property. I go, tell me, why do you want to invest in property? And they don't even know. They go, I don't know, I thought it was a good idea, pay a bit less tax. Property is just a tool. Property is a concrete box designed to help you get an outcome, okay? So you should know your long-term goal, but you also need to have a property investment strategy plan built in. That's really important. The final thing I really want to touch base on here is developer builders contract clauses. Quite often they've got little get out clauses inside of contracts that you don't even know about. So let's say, for instance, if he hits rock, he's going to go out and build a house and land, they start digging, they hit rock, guess what? There's clauses that they've inserted inside contracts which allows them now to add cost to your original build price. So they may have advertised a low price of say $380,000. I can guarantee you this, and I had a guy come and see me a few years back, wanted to buy, didn't take my advice, went out and did it on his own, got sucked in by a builder. You're going to pay anywhere from $40,000 to $70,000 above whatever it was for us. So here's what you need to do there. Save yourself some money. Don't get ripped off. You need what's called fixed price contract. But not only do you need a fixed price contract, you need to know specifically what clauses are written inside that contract, but you also need to look out for what's not written in a contract. Quite often that's just as costly as what is. So a really good legal conveyancer should be able to go through and work all this stuff out for you to make sure that you don't get sucked in and you don't get caught out. Folks, you know what? There's about 11 tips that I've got inside this blog and in this report, depending whether you're reading it, watching me on video. but there are tons of little things out there that these spruikers, developers, and all these dudes do to suck people in and cost people money. I don't want you to get caught out. I don't want you to get ripped off. If you want to learn more, if you want to come and get some really good understanding and some really good, and link in with our team that show you and teach you the right way to do it. I'm dealing with project builder developers all day long. I know this industry inside out. I know the little games that they play, and I've heard some bloody horror stories. You know, I had a plumber lost 100 grand. I've seen another guy lose 70 grand. I helped one of my clients get out of a contract that was going to cost him 50 grand. Folks, don't make the big mistakes. If you're a first-time investor, if you're a novice, if you're not quite sure what to do, even if you have invested, book a strategy call with me here. Let's have a talk to you and see if we can help you do better, and make sure that when you do start your property investment journey, that you do it the right way, you take the right steps, and above all, you make some long-term gains and some long-term money out of it, but you actually get to enjoy the process. All right, folks, I'm Tony. Hope you've enjoyed that content, and I'll catch you again on another video.